If you're a fan of seeing idiots speedrunning into prison, this must be like Christmas for you. As remember the guy throwing rocks at the cops during the ICE raids? Well, he was quickly caught. And as the driver was injured, he's now facing up to 8 years in federal prison. And even the tamer instances of obstructing ICE, as just outside Los Angeles, these two medical workers got in the feds' faces.
Get your hands off of him! You don't need to. Hey! Let go!
And as mild as that was, that guy was actually arrested. Not only did they detain the dude, but they also found the girl and grabbed her as well, with the Fox News reporting on the arrests, stating this was over the detainment of an undocumented individual that ran into the surgical center, which invalidates the rumors that he was simply going to a doctor's appointment. So now the two medical workers are being charged for allegedly forcibly assaulting, impeding, and interfering with a federal officer involving physical contact, and conspiring to prevent by force and intimidation a federal officer from discharging his duties. And based on the statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office, they're now facing 14 years in federal prison, which is significantly more time than actually throwing rocks at the cops. But I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the book at them just to prove a point.
Look at it out there. It looks like a third world country, and it's not. It's the United States of America. We are going to prosecute them federally. If California won't protect their law enforcement, we will protect the LAPD and the sheriff's office out there. Not only that, we have 9 open cases right now and more to come on assaulting federal officers. You can run, you can't hide. We are coming after you federally. If you assault a police officer...
It's insane to think these two healthcare employees went from making some pretty amazing money to potentially spending the next decade of their lives in federal prison. As for whatever reason the left has become completely complacent with attacking the cops, that it's actually going to be shocking when they realize that's in fact a felony. Now the general public doesn't get to this mentality in a vacuum, as basically this is the media's doing. Just contrast the way KTLA covered the same exact incident, highlighting how the agents had face masks detaining a man desperately holding onto the door while weeping, using this specific frame to illustrate what occurred, then connecting it to the other guy that was hit by a baton and the father of 3 Marines that got cracked when he was taken into custody, as they're referencing this story that they conveniently clipped when he was hit and arrested, ignoring the fact that he just attacked the feds with a weed whacker that you can see from this angle was still running. That's just the media's go-to maneuver now. Falsely frame the story to emotionally manipulate you into forgetting the facts, then referencing those half-true tales in an effort to reinforce their latest lies. As they've lost so much credibility, I'm beginning to even question the moon landing. But all jokes aside, all these fake stories have real-life consequences, as the US Marines finally left Los Angeles, leaving enforcing the law to the local police. And as we see outside LA's federal building, they seem incredibly overwhelmed by these leftover activists, as their mayor Karen goes on a talk show in Spanish to reiterate the kidnapping rhetoric.
Todos los días aquí en Los Ángeles les quiere decir algo.
Sure. The message is we will stand strong.
Sí,
we will
fuerte.
not allow our people to be kidnapped.
No dejaremos que nuestra gente.
As California's saddest sobbing senator rallies his base into fighting back.
What will you do to fight back? Meet outrage with organizing. Meet mass deportations with mass mobilizations. It starts with us. And I look forward to fighting each and every day alongside all of you.
And Californians actually are, from heckling the feds making arrests.
Don't push me. You're taking him before I can take a phone number from him?
You need to stop.
You need to stop kidnapping people at the street.
100%.
You need to stay
Show
back
me your
from my
arrest
road.
warrant then. Show me your arrest
I
warrant.
don't need to show you
Yeah,
anything.
because you're a
You're
liar.
not an interested party. You have no right to see that.
Stop! You guys are kidnapping people at the...
To actually blocking ICE vehicles with their bodies. But in the era of finding out, I imagine a lot of them are going to find themselves inside federal prisons, all because the politicians, mainstream media, and social media managed to emotionally manipulate them into fighting the feds. In a battle they lost long ago, as we know it makes no sense for them to sacrifice their freedom on behalf of the Democrats' orders, but this is what happens when you have more emotions than thought. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy Voice.